Boston Celtics arriving earlier. The players with a look at it, and David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks.
All right, thank you, David. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown the small forward with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart the guards. And it's Thompson in at center locking down the middle. And for Miami, Adebayo is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson. And it's Oladipo in at the 1. Oladipo with the block.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away.
Down low. Here's Adebayo. And it's blocked by Brown. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Brown. Tatum's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Celtics. Oladipo the pass to Robinson. To the right side. Thompson against Adebayo. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. And these teams both among the league's better defenses, Brent, with advanced stats and tracking. Do you think it's getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defenses?
I think there's technology, Kevin, that still needs to come along in order for some of the analytics guys to really truly assess positional defenders and where some of their arms and legs are. That will really help them define how these defenses are impacting some of the offenses and the way they play.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
And how about the mindset of Tatum? Even when the D is in his grill, he somehow finds a way to get shots up and over them.
Now here is Robinson. Now the pass to Adebayo. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there going right through the contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Free throw good, Adebayo.
Bam Adebayo has a chance to be a very good interior defender. The way he moves his feet, because he's so physical, he's a presence down there.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And Oladipo kicks the bucket. Got a piece of it and taken away by Brown. Tatum with it. Butler covering. Walker with a clean look. And there are the Celtics with another basket. Here's Oladipo. And Brent Story has it in his draft workouts. The Heat ran Adebayo to exhaustion. Then put him to the test, cutting wing players.
Yeah, they looked at him and said, in effect, you must not know who I am and the kind of work that I've done. He's got that kind of edge, and that's the thing that this Heat culture is always looking for. Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And that one, good. Adebayo's got 9.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there. And no one really crashing down on the backside, a breakdown defensively.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 1. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
It's stolen by Oladipo. Pass to Adebayo. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. He's got 13.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. And Boston has possession. It's a 3-point game. Here's Pritchard. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
A different look for Miami. Wayne Dedmon comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Hero subbed in for Oladipo. Now here's Dragic. Pass to Hero. For 3. Rebound by Williams. For Boston, they've gone 7-9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. That one drops for him.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
Here's Dragic. Dishes it to Butler.
You almost almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Brown wide open. He fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brown's got his second basket.
And the three-point shot is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be draining these looks.
Hero passes to Butler. And they get it. And it's good on the way in.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
At the elbow, Williams. Pass to Fournier. Outside Tatum. Gets stolen by Dragic. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Hero passes to Adebayo. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A different look for Miami. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Adebayo. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Hero. Boston also with the sub. Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Pritchard passes to Williams. The kick out to Williams. Celtics passing it around. Here's Pritchard. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Here's Butler. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The pass to Dragic. Let's go. And it's Miami with another.
And as Dragic went up on the jumper, he knew the defense was there still. Finds a way to knock that one in.
Here's Pritchard. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Brown against Butler. Fires for 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about his team.
These guys work so hard and they're young.
Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler's playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Walker in, Smart, the guards. Williams is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Williams at the 5.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now, here's Butler.
I like the timing, too. Jimmy Butler just bursting off of that pick to get to a shot.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
And as impressive as the numbers were for Jimmy Butler in the bubble, they don't begin to tell the whole story. He was hitting clutch shots for the Heat during that run in the postseason.
That's the Heat on the break. Butler with the ball. No good on that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Fournier's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near who they were all over.
Bill Gray going back to Jimmy Butler. It felt like each series he had a few big shots.
I mean, everything you want from your leader. The big shots, motivating others, setting an example with his play. Butler played as well as any leader in the postseason.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Adebayo is checked in for Dwayne Dedman. Risa comes in for Andre Iguodala. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Kendrick Nunn. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Goran Dragic. Here's Adebayo. Kemba Walker making his last shot. That's into the Celtic lead is cut back down to 2 points on the basket from Adebayo.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
Shots good by Williams.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Outside Butler. And they double up. And stolen by Fournier. In a fast break now for the Celtics. Outside, Smart. And there's the feed to Williams. Walker in the corner. Williams kicks to Smart. For 3, Fournier. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat trail by 5. Here's Butler. Rebounded by Smart. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Walker dishes to Smart. Passes it to Fournier. And stolen by Ariza. Now, here's Oladipo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Butler from outside. That one's not going to go. And it's Boston the other way. Williams passes to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Justin Thompson with some force on that one.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, but I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
Well, we see Thompson look more for his offense, especially when he's operating around the basket.
Ariza, right side. And Adebayo throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Now, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
1:36 left in the first half of the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Stolen by Thompson. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Victor Oladipo. 1:12 left now here in the second. Tatum passes to Thompson. And there it is for him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Nunn. Ariza trying to break loose. Nunn, that's good.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Pass to Brown. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Over Adebayo. And Tristan Thompson on the bucket with the assist by Brown.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
There's the pass to Adebayo. Here's Hero. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Clock at 6. Iguodala's drive.
Iguodala doing a great job of getting into the teeth of the defense and then uses the angles so well.
The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Miami. Dragic comes in for Trevor Ariza. And a change for the Celtics. Robert Williams is checked in for Thompson.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Outside Dragic. And he drops him away up off the glass. Dragic has got 6.
Awesome drive from Dragic there. Simply put it up and put it in.
And so we conclude the first half. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break at the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point. And that'll...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all filled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Heat, Jimmy Butler is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's Oladipo. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Robinson in at the 2-guard slot.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now here's Thompson. Celtics passing it around. There's Walker with the 3. It's all in by the Heat. Oladipo with the ball. It's picked up by Walker. Oladipo taking his time here. To the inside. Adebayo. And that one drops.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Fournier is checked in for the Celtics. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that, am I correct?
No, that is not true. I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural, others like myself had to evolve into it.
Butler, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Tatum finds Thompson. Thompson is double. Back to Tatum. Right side Fournier. Here's Thompson. That one off the back iron and out.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
And with a name like Duncan Robinson, you wonder, were his parents Spurs fans?
Good call, GA, but I don't think so. He was born in 1994. That's a few years before Tim Duncan joined the Spurs alongside D. Adams. Good NBA name.
Good D by Thompson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
That one good for 2.
A young guy with maturity, awareness, and a feel for the game. Tatum is special.
And Oladipo kicks the buck. 3 minutes minutes gone now in the third quarter. Adebayo. Butler with the steal. Inside. That's it, and the Celtics lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Adebayo.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And folks, when you look at Jimmy Butler's elite impact at both ends, you could argue he's the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA.
Klay Thompson might have something to say about that, GA, but certainly Jimmy Butler and his physical presence allows him to play a multitude of positions. So sliding down to the 3 and getting physical is something that Jimmy will do. We know that he'll take on any assignment and compete with it.
Adebayo passes to Dragic. And here is Iguodala over Williams. Goes back up. And Adebayo with a nice bucket inside. Adebayo's got 9 points here in the second half. Boston leading by 4. Here's Pritchard. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Butler against Tatum. And that one's good by Butler.
Jimmy Butler is effective scoring on the inside, so it's going to give him some chances to open up on the perimeter, and right there took advantage.
Count it. Good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Passes it to Adebayo. Good D by Williams. The Celtics have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. The shot's good from Fournier.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And the Heat call time here. A different look for Miami. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Iguodala. Earl comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Victor Oladipo. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
And how about Adebayo just getting up and getting athletic?
Here's Pritchard. In. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor. And looking for more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
58 seconds left here in the third quarter. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as many as 11 points. Lets the 3 fly. It's all in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hero passes to Nunn. Pass to Hero. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by Williams. Boston leading by 8. Williams passes to Williams. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Right side, Dragic. Pass to Hero. There's the triple. That one misses. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Celtics out in front. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Celtics. Round the small forward with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker in Smart to guard. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. Hero passes to Dragic. And Adebayo pulls it down.
Some guys have a hard time finding their teammates in those possessions. Dragic is always looking to dish to get it to the open man.
And he gets the bucket.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Adebayo passes to Hero. Stolen by Smart. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Here's Walker with the three. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And this is where Walker thrives, an assertive long-distance shooter.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Smart wide open. He fires. Misses for 3. The Heat trail by 11. Dragic looking for an opening. He's up top from deep. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. And stolen by Ariza. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Smart. Traps in the tray. Smart's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics.
And of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
A different look for Miami. Butler comes in for Hero, and it's Victor Oladipo in for Goran Dragic. Thompson, he's checked in for Boston. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Olden.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear how he's supposed to coaching the team during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. We're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. I think they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
One of those guys who would say 6'4" but plays bigger, Oladipo, with the strength to finish through the contact.
A free throw drops for Oladipo. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Brown down low, defended by Butler. Walker dishes to Brown. Over Robinson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Heat trail by 9. And there's the pass to Oladipo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Walker the pass to Thompson. Over Adebayo. Walker dishes to Thompson. Brown kicks to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Here's Smart. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Tries again. The basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And guys, they did a better job of getting good looks inside in that first half. More of their shots now coming from the perimeter.
And that one misses.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Walker finds Thompson. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Tatum draws the double over Ariza. Tatum no good. The Heat trail by 8. One-on-one fast break. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Oladipo. Oladipo's got his 7th assist in the game. Oladipo against Walker. Thompson outside. Outside, Smart. 3-pointer. Kick out to Walker. Takes a 3. Robinson pulls it in. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Rebound by the Celtics. Thompson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Tatum drives in. That one goes. Counted.
How about Tatum there, using his muscle, easily absorbing the contact and still able to knock down the shot.
And that one falls for Tatum. So Oladipo will bring it up for Miami. They trail by 9 points. To the middle. Wants to get it to Adebayo and go. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Thompson. He can't get it to go. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get one.
And you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6.
Well, Jimmy's an interesting personality on the team. So between what the staff demands of him and what he demands of the teammates, it can be a delicate balance.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Here's Oladipo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And luckily, they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Count that one.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They trail by 5. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the Newhouse Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. Now, that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Yeah, Victor Oladipo does not mind having the ball in that kind of situation. Outstanding at finding ways to score in the clutch.
Tatum gets the bucket.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
Here's Oladipo. Rebounded by the Celtics. Led by as many as 14 points. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by 7. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Adebayo passes to Robinson. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
It's Smart with the drive. And the layup falls.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the Cubs tonight.
So we see Boston get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win,